and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the Toronto Blue Jays are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. And on the hill in this one, Jose Barrios. How about a scouting report on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Here's Charlie Blackmon.
Leading off the afternoon for Colorado, the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
And he deals. Swinging a foul straight back. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Got him. And one away. So digging in, Sean Bouchard. In the air on the infield, Guerrero under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And a guy coming into this one swinging a hot bat, Ezequiel Tovar.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Nolan Jones, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine. But
the throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Major League Baseball is on. Back here at Rogers Center. Today's starting pitcher, Cal Quantrill. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on. But he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the number 2 hitter. Into center and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Enters this one with 4 extra base hits already in the series. This to center field as this one sized up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Batting 4.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Kevin Kiermaier.
Well, Boog, he's had a huge impact in this series. I mean, 6 RBIs already. He's really raised the bar for himself. Now, they're not just hoping, but they're expecting more of the same from him. And since we're lucky enough to be calling this game, so am I.
Into the outfield, base hit. One scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
One down. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. He's in there. It's 3-zip.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Man at second with 1 away. Now it's Jansen to hit. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. 2 out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around third. He will score, and they lead by 4.
He was all over that one. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And here is Dalton Varsho. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's going back. Back some more. And it's off the batter's eye. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 6-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Ryan Feltner gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 18, Ryan Feltner.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. This one smoked out to left. Bouchard makes the play, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. We move to the 2nd in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Rockies nothing. Top of the 2nd, here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That is big. The catcher, number 35, Elias.
Now the catcher up to hit, Elias Diaz. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
On the ground right side, Biggio. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6, the second baseman,
Brendan Rodgers now at the plate.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
At the belt and fires. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Rockies are down quietly, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Kevin Kiermaier.
the center fielder.
The line to kick the pitch.
Kiermaier.
There's a swing and a miss. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jake Bird preparing to come on if needed. And the 0-1. In the air, right side. 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The designated hitter.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter. Singled and scored his first time. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
One out, runner at second. Bo Bichette, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The 2-run shot. It's 8-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty, 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Lifted in the air out to left. Bouchard gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Out to short, Tovar. Whips it across, and Turner is retired. That's the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now an 8-0 game. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now here is Chris Bryant. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Berrios, a 6-foot righty, 29 years old, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Goes down looking.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Jordan Beck. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Bounce to third. Fires over to Guerrero. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back now in Toronto, set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Danny Jansen. The wind of the pitch. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, singing a laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Jake Bird.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 59, Jake Bird.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that one in the air center field. Sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Kevin
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 2. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 12-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One out, base is empty. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH. That one hit to right. Jones makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. That's a laser base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Dives, and he can't hang on. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Turner climbs in on that right side. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Base hit, 1 run in already. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Two gone with runners at the corners. Danny Jansen digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 3 innings complete. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Charlie Blackmon. Berrios back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Missed with a changeup. And a count 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 2.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Grounded out his first time up. And that one hammered. Kiermaier ranging back onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's George Springer to start it off. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Jays doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over 750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch. It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now Kevin Biggio. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Bouchard going back on this one. Stretches out and hauls it in. Throw is wide, and it gets past him at first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're headed to the fifth. Jays lead it 13-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Foul ball. 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
The Rockies still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a slow roller. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Tyler Kinley comes on now, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. He's already homered here in this one.
Kiermaier.
And here it comes. In the air, out towards left center. Into the dive, and he got it.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, number 11.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays.
Bichette.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Second and third, one gone. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Foul ball there. Second and third, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. One run across, another comes in to score. 15-0. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
One down. Now the third baseman, Justin Turner. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Danny Jansen to hit here. On the ground to the left. Gloves it on the dive. Over to first. And they get the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back now in Toronto. Leading off, Ezequiel Tovar. Tovar measures 6 feet even, 22 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Falls it in for the out.
The first baseman, number 23,
Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielders, Jordan Beck.
2 outs, base is empty. Jordan Beck getting ready to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. That to right. Springer on the move. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So he's perfect through 6. The Jays are out in front, 15-0. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter is George Springer.
The right fielder, George Springer.
The pitch. And a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there up against the wall, brings it in.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
Now it's going to be Kevin Biggio. In the air, left side. Settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Center field. Beck moving under this one. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check as they can't add to their slim 15-0 lead. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Charlie Blackmon. The right-hander back to work. Pop up here, third base side. Turner has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Sean Bouchard.
Here's the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. Bounce to the right side. Biggio whips it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batter, the right fielder, Nolan.
Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette in position. And that is that. Rockies are down quietly. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Daniel Bard will take over here. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Daniel Bard.
Now it's the
Leading up
DH.
for Toronto, the designated hitter, David Schneider.
Here comes a pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Jones under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
At the plate, Bo Bichette.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
There's a line drive to left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Justin Turner to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here's Justin Turner. Swung on, belted. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. So 2 on with 2 away. Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they extend their lead. And that's a 2-out double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. Base knock center field, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He scores, and the lead continues to grow. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Comes through with the RBI. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems that
Jalen Beeks takes over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Man at second here with 2 away. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around third. He'll score, and they extend their lead.
picks himself up an RBI. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the batter now, Kevin Kiermaier. On the ground, right side. Rogers throws to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 19-0. Back here at Rogers Center, we're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Ryan McMahon.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for this team. They've had no answer.
Berrios back to work. He was late there, strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. That one down the line, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. Throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Tough to see the no-no end here with just 6 outs to go, Boog, but still a great performance on the mound, and now we'll see if he can get right back to work and go after the next guy.
And the batter now, Elias Diaz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Move to second, and he dives back in safely. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. McMahon. The runner at second with one away. And the righty deals. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
No, but again, a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Got him looking. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now number 36. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Out to center. Beck sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Man at second with one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. That one out to right. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Relay throw to third. In there safely.
Now the third baseman, Justin.
Here's the third baseman, Justin Turner. That's hard hit on the line. Beck pulls that one down, and that will end the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back now in Toronto, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Chris Bryant. And a pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And there are 2 outs.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Blackman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Bichette. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.